Hello, my name is Lola, and I'm going to be reacting to Twilight review by the Blockbuster Buster. I've actually never heard of this guy until Nabil requested to me to watch this, to react to it, so thank you. And a little story about Twilight. My my niece, who really liked the movie, put it on, trying to get me into it. I just couldn't get into it. Within the first 10 seconds of the movie starting, I just fell asleep. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. And then by the time I woke up, the credits were already rolling. I just, that's how boring the movie was. Man, I fell asleep within, the first 10 seconds of it. I just couldn't watch it. Man. Anyway. Let's see what this guy, the Blockbuster Buster, has to say about Twilight. Here we go.
Previously on the Blockbuster Buster's Halloween Havoc. It's on like Donkey Kong. Alright, you sparkling pasty faced emo fucks. Let's go. In a world of uncertainty, where movie theaters are plagued by remakes and sequels, in a world where big budget movies can still suck, in this world we have the Blockbuster Buster.
Oh, Punisher.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls, werewolves and witches. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. In 1922, general audiences were introduced to the first ever cinematic vampire through F.W. Murnau's Nosferatu. 1931, the late great Bela Lugosi immortalizes the vampire with his portrayal of Dracula, forever cementing the vampire as one of the most feared and dominant creatures in the horror genre for years to come. 1994, Warner Brothers releases Interview with the Vampire, based on the popular book series by Anne Rice, and single-handedly turned vampires into The idiocy of the romanticized vampire was a very strong trend during the mid-90s, and just like any dumb trend, it was only a matter of time before it cycled back around and returned. This is it, Legionnaires. I'm not fucking around anymore. Today, I'm scraping the bottom of the shit barrel. This is Twilight! So our movie begins as our main character, Bella Swan, is moving to the small town of Fort. Wait, hold it! The main character's name is Bella Swan. Bella, as in Bela Lugosi. Swan, as in Swan Lake, the opening song from Dracula. Yep. I'm sorry, but as a horror fan, I can't refer to this emotionless bimbo by that name. From now on, I dub thee Deadpan McGee. So Deadpan moves in with her dad, who's really good friends with Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
You're Shark Boy!
Yep.
So you gotta double pump the clutch when you shift, but besides that, you should be good.
Any more advice, Shark Boy?
Relax, lay about, or my fist will put you out.
Deadpan goes to an average school, complete with your average group of dorks, spasses, and doormats. Now, rumor has it that there is a secret sect of vampires at this school, but vampires are really good at blending in with humans, so they're pretty damn hard to spot. Among the pasty-faced emo kids, Deadpan meets Edward. Look at that goofy hair. What? Deadpan is assigned to be Edward's lab partner, but he can't stand the way she smells. You're offended by her scent? What a whiny little prick! You don't deserve to have such a dignified name like Edward. From now on, you're Captain Whiny Pants! Deadpan decides to confront Whiny about his rude reaction to her scent, but they strike up a pleasant conversation and develop feelings for one another. I don't know why, since their conversation basically goes like this. I like you so much, I almost made a facial expression. I like hair gel. The next day, Deadpan heads to her truck when...
Oh!
What the fuck? Wow, that was so scary. I almost reacted. So the whiny emo kid is a vampire?
Not so fast, ERod.
What do you want now, Crypty?
I think you should hold off on the violence until the end of the review.
Why should I do what you say? You're not the boss of me.
It's just a simple request. What? Are you chicken?
What did you call me?
Nothing. Just called you chicken.
Nobody. But nobody calls me chicken. We'll see who keeps his cool the longest. So whiny being a vampire raises a lot of questions. Like, why would a vampire need to go to school? Why hasn't he eaten anyone yet? And if he truly is a vampire, how can he be out in the daytime? Shouldn't he be bursting into flames? I guess he uses that super sunblock Deacon Frost invented.
Looks like your mascara's running.
Now, the concept of a good vampire is not completely unheard of. Forever Knight, Blade, and Angel are all examples of good vampires. The difference is that all these characters have good motivations not to eat people. For example, Blade is half human, and Angel has a soul. Whiny, on the other hand, he doesn't eat people because...
My family, we think of ourselves as vegetarians.
You're a vampire vegetarian?
Huh?
Wow, that is just fucking lame. Damn, that's just bad. Hell, I can only think of one vampire that can be a vegetarian and make it look cool. Now, it's already been 30 minutes into the movie, and the biggest conflict Deadpan has had to face is who is she going to take to the prom? Wow, I don't give a shit about that now. At all. What else you got?
Funk with my heart.
Don't you worry about a thing, baby. 'Cause you know you got me my string, baby.
The Black Eyed Peas attacking a fisherman. Alright, I'll take it. Unfortunately, the fisherman's death is declared an attack by a vicious animal, by the local physician, Dr. Acula. Now, why did he do that? It was so obviously a vampire attack. Why would such an outstanding guy like Dr. Acula cover it all up? It's just... Wait a minute.
Dr. Acula across the screen. Take that period, get it out of there, squish it together. It'll say Dracula.
I knew it! Deadpan continues to try to figure out how Whiny saved her from the car crash. At first, she suspects he's a superhero.
With special powers, thanks to you.
But she quickly determines that he is a vampire after she references the sacred volumes of Google.
Oh, just stop. What? This is stupid.
After Deadpan finds out that Whiny is a vampire, she decides to start dating him. Why? Deadpan is an uninteresting, unenthused little trollop, and Whiny, he is...
lame. His hair goes straight up, and he's bloody stupid.
Now, I'm not gonna condemn most women for having the universal fantasy of being romantically involved with a dangerous guy and somehow taming him. That's a fantasy, nothing wrong with that. The two real problems with the superficial bullshit romance are as follows. Number one, this is a complete and shameless knockoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The difference is, and this is my second point, those characters had good reasons to be together, as both Buffy and Angel were supernatural beings who didn't belong in their respective worlds. Henceforth, they could only relate to one another. Other than being pasty-faced, emotionless blank slates, these two assholes have absolutely no motivation to do the things that they do, and all their scenes are like this! I love you. I'm a killer. I think killers are sexy. I need more hair gel. Right now, some of you are still wondering how Captain Whiny Pants can be walking around in the daytime. Well, I did some research in the sacred volumes of Google, and I found out that there are some towns in the north and northwest that experience year-round cloud coverage, so maybe he can survive in indirect sunlight.
Where are we going? Up the mountain. Out of the cloud bank. You need to see what I look like in the sunlight.
Say what? So Whiny's gonna commit suicide for no good reason?
Chips.
This is what I am.
Sunlight makes you sparkle, so you don't have fangs, you don't eat people, and sunlight makes you sparkle.
Yeah, I know, right? So stupid.
You know, I can no longer refer to you dorkweeds as vampires. From now on, you're sparkly pricks. Now, before I go on, are there any more non-vampire traits that you have?
I can read.
every mind in this room.
You can read minds? Good, read mine. Even though the Black Eyed Peas are going around killing people, this has left our lead characters completely unaffected, which has the movie clock in at 1 hour and 13 minutes with 0 conflict. The movie still has like 30 minutes to go. I wonder how they're gonna fill the time. Love montage?
You are the one that I love. 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 You are the one that I love.
Of course, like all cheesy romantic montages, this one culminates in the bedroom.
I like watching you sleep. It's,
And by the way, chicks don't really dig it when you sneak in through their bedroom window. Well, except for Clarissa.
Who?
Here's all that junk you wanted.
Now that the montage is over, they still have a lot of time left over, so what are you gonna do to fill the time?
Bella won't be out too late tonight. She's just gonna play baseball with my family.
You're playing baseball? I thought vampires like basketball. Now that I think about it, it does make sense that they're playing baseball. After all, it is the only North American sport that requires you to use bats.
Ah, I get it.
Never mind. So after ripping off Shaolin soccer for the better part of a scene, the sparkly pricks get a visit from... The sparkly pricks convince the Peas to stop eating the citizens of their town. They almost leave until one of them realizes that there's a walking Happy Meal among them. Okay, wait. We have to come up with a nickname for this guy. Everybody else has a nickname. Does anybody have any ideas?
Blondie Bear?
Oh, that's perfect, Harmony! So Blondie Bear wants to eat Deadpan and... Whoa, wait, where are they going? What are they doing? Why are they helping her? Where are they now? What, she has psychic ability? So after spending 1.5 hours dragging your ass, you decide...
Ludicrous speed! Go!
Alright, I'm gonna try to surmise all this shit as best as I can. Blondie Bear wants to eat Deadpan, so the sparkly pricks decide to help her.
Why? What is she to me?
Good fucking question! So Blondie Bear gets Deadpan to come to him by kidnapping her mom. And as if this movie couldn't get prissy enough, him and Whiny have their final battle at a ballet studio. Well, at least we'll get one final big climactic battle in... Wait, what? Where? Who? When? What? I don't even know why I expected anything good. In the heat of the battle, Blondie bit Deadpan, and now she's dying from his venomous bite. So according to Dr. Acula, Whiny has 2 choices. He can either suck out the venom or suck out her blood and turn her into a vampire. That's just dumb. Oh, and she lives. What a fucking shock. And they live happily ever after the end. Oh yeah, the prom. That's so fucking important. And they went to the prom the end. What? There's more? What could they have... know any better, I would say they were trying to segue to a sequel. Nah. Finish this in a minute. This movie's a horrifically heinous heap of horseshit. I don't know who decided to turn Stephanie Meyer's wet drinks into a movie, but they should be put in a straitjacket and locked in a cell.
Wait! Give him an enema first, then put him in a straitjacket.
Thank you, Dr. Stewart, that's perfect. Now, I know this is supposed to be more of a romance than a horror movie or an action movie, but I'm not here to diss romance movies, as I'm a firm believer that if a movie's good, it's good no matter what genre it is. But the fact of the matter is that for a romance or a romantic comedy to work, the leads have to have chemistry! These 2 assholes have none. They are expressionless, senseless douchebags who are just flat out unappealing to watch. How could they have fucked up vampires so hard? They are among the longest running cinematic monsters of all time, right up there with zombies. So how could they have gotten this so wrong? Even Mel Brooks got it right!
What a simpleton.
And yes, this movie has officially replaced Looney Tunes Back in Action as the worst movie that I've reviewed thus far. Everything else that I've reviewed so far has at least one redeeming quality. This has nothing, it's just unappealing, thoughtless crap that treats the audience like complete fucking imbeciles. I'm not surprised this movie bombed like absolutely nothing, because nothing fucking happened in this fucking movie. Now if you excuse me, as the king once said, it's time to take care of business.
Dang.
You know, I love what I do, but every now and then I get to moments that I wish I could savor forever.
Not so fast, fanboy.
The deed is done, Crypty. Now let me do my thing.
You know we're close to reviewing the entire Twilight saga.
Saga? Listen, Bonebag, this movie bombed. There's no way it would have a sequel.
Oh. What it did. Yep.
I have seen the face of evil, and its name is Twilight.
Yep. This movie got a freaking franchise, yo. Like, yeah. Honestly, yeah, this movie was actually around the time targeted to, like young teen girls, you know. But it's like now that these girls, now that they're grown, you know, they've got kids of their own. Like now, most of them are like embarrassed. Like, my God, like why was I into that? Why did I find that at all appealing? Like me, I was never like that. Like I never could or would ever get into this movie. I never even got into the books. Anyway, that's it. It's my reaction to Twilight review by the Blockbuster Buster. Thank you to everyone who has liked, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, everyone take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.